The Oecs Appeals Court has in April 2024 upheld last year's High Court dismissal of a challenge by former Prime Minister Alain Chastanet to the Comptroller of Customs' decision, Chemin Emmanuel, to drop criminal charges against Dr. Ernest Hilaire. The case centered on whether the comptroller had the authority to discontinue proceedings that were initially filed by a previous comptroller, Peter Chico, against Hilaire. Chastanet, now the opposition leader, had argued that the comptroller did not follow proper procedure and that the decision may have been influenced by political considerations. The High Court, on August 18, 2023, rejected Chastanet's application, contending there was no arguable ground for a case to begin with. Following the dismissal in the lower court last year, Chastanet, speaking to the media at an August 2023 press conference, vowed to take the matter to the Court of Appeal.
Comptroller of Customs says he knew that the DPP was providing advice. But yet you didn't go to the DPP to ask for advice when you were withdrawing the case. There's a letter on file from the Director of Finance requesting that the Comptroller of Customs provides the ownership. You didn't go to the Director of Finance. The former Comptroller of Customs who was leading up the charge, you didn't go to him. You're saying that you sat in a room with senior officers of Customs and you all made the decision, even though evidence is there to show that the car was registered in the name of the state.
However, the appeals court this week in April 2024 also rejected Chastanet's argument that the comptroller needed to consult the Director of Public Prosecutions, DPP, before dropping the charges. Further, the judges noted that the DPP has the power to take over a prosecution initiated by another authority, but there was no evidence that the DPP had done so in this case. The appeals court ruled that Chastanet's claims of evidence of political interference was not strong enough to meet the threshold for a successful judicial review claim. While the court upheld the dismissal of Chastanet's challenge, it did find merit in his challenge to the cost order issued by the lower court. The appeals court ruled that Chastanet had acted reasonably in bringing the case and ordered that no costs be awarded to either side. In December 2021, Acting Comptroller of Customs Chemin Emmanuel informed the court-ordered mediator there was no evidence to pursue a case against Dr. Hilaire. Chastanet was seeking leave before the court in a claim that the decision by the Comptroller of Customs was wrong and must be overturned, citing the supposed non-involvement of the DPP. Dr. Hilaire has steadfastly professed his innocence. Ironically, the highest court available to Chastanet to appeal this latest decision is the Caribbean Court of Justice, CCJ. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.